Welcome back. It's Nat with another fabulous temptation sensation. No, it's Nat with another tempt at a natural red wine eyeshadow look. I'm gonna call it a temptation because it's my first year. So welcome back. I'm going to show you guys what palette I'm going to use, what technique I used. Of course, I went looking to find the video to show me how to do this. So I'm going to attempt to give credit where credit is due in my video. So if you want to see how I did this look or see if I nailed it, then stay tuned. All right, let's go. Alright, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started with this look. If I didn't mention it already, I am going to use the ABH Norvina Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to do this very neutral, I'm going to say very neutral, but pretty look. So let's just get started. Today's primer is going to be by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna put that primer on my eyes. This palette that I have is very pigmented and don't really need primer, I don't think, but for the sake of, you know, the makeup world and doing things right, we're gonna use a primer. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put that primer on with my hand. Hey, this primer is really pigmented too. Oh my god. Okay, let's just work it. All right, the first color I'm going to start with is the color C5. Let me see if I can show you guys that color. Where are you, C5? Here. This color here. All right. I have a pretty flat brush and I'm just going to apply it in the corner here. I'm gonna get right in that socket with that color. I'm gonna blend it out. Alright, so what I did learn from watching a few of the professionals is when you get a dark color, you want to start right in that socket with just a little bit, and then you want to get a different brush and blend it, okay? So, I'm going to be talking like the pros in a minute. This look I'm going for, as you guys saw earlier, it's actually one of those looks that you would wear in public. I know some of those eyeshadow videos that we see is like, that's really pretty, sis, but where are you going to wear that? Really pretty, but where? What occasion? Tell me. I don't know. Maybe a parade, but it'd be pretty. But this one, I would actually wear somewhere with my basic military self. Okay, so now I got that there. I'm going to apply a different color right on top of that and blend it. And that color is this orangey color D2 from the palette. Like, check it out. You can get really any maroon, any orange and gold that you want and blend it, in my opinion, but because this palette costs money. So this one, we're gonna use that. Blend, baby, blend. And then I'm gonna go back in with the deep maroon to build that color. All right. I'm gonna get my same blending brush with the same maroon color I had earlier and just blend it. So while I'm looking crazy right now. I tried this new thing with my lips. I barely got any lips, as you can see, but I tried something new. All right, so now for my glitter color, I'm going to apply some glitter primer, which is this, is it NYX or is it NYX? Because people be saying whatever. I'm gonna call it NYX. It's a glitter primer by NYX. I feel like I need a brush for the way I really want that to be. I'm gonna get a brush. And I clean my brush. My daughter plays in my makeup, and when I say play, I'm offended when I say that, because I don't really have the play type of makeup. When I buy makeup, I spent some money on it, and I don't really like her playing in my stuff. But I give her room to, you know, figure out what she likes and what she loves. So I might have to do a drugstore stash for her, like a drugstore makeup stash for her, because I cannot let her be playing in my stuff. She be ruining my brushes. I'll be like, look, that color don't go with this. The color I'm going to use for my shimmer is C1. It is here. Alright, I'm going to take the same brush that I was blending the maroon color with, and I'm going to blend. All I'm doing right now is just reapplying my colors, so make sure I'm not losing any looks that I'm going for. So. Oh, I got this glitter pop peel off eyeliner from Too Faced, and got it on sales. So I'm gonna see if this works with this look. Let's see here. As you guys know, we are all on a little bit of a lockdown, quarantine, all this stuff going on. There's so much going on right now, but you know, you guys got to remain encouraged, because you know, it's so easy to allow all the you know, the news and everything that we see, and the numbers are rising, and it's a lot, and I almost slipped into allowing myself to get overwhelmed by the numbers and by all the cries for help, and you know, people not understanding. Just it was a lot, and I found myself feeling really, really bad, and I had to gather myself and tell myself, hey, you know what, self, you need to just start praying. Don't feel bad, like feel bad, but don't get to a place where you're allowing it to take over your life and to take your happiness and your joy and what brings you your inner peace. So every time I saw a video for a cry for help or for support, I made sure that I added those people to my prayer list. So that helps me. Having this channel helps me, because what you guys may not know, the whole reason I started this channel was because I was dealing with a little bit of depression of my own, and I just couldn't find that inner peace or that inner happiness. The things that brought me happiness or that I thought brought me peace and joy, and I was just robbed of so many things all in one season that I didn't know how to deal with it. I did not know how to deal with it. So I tapped into, and I noticed I do this a lot in the past, I tapped into a little bit of a distraction. And I always do that. I get into healthy distractions. And so, yeah. So the last time I was feeling, not the last time, once upon a time, another occasion, while I was feeling depressed and just like I had been let down big time, and I didn't know what to do. So I distracted myself with bodybuilding and lifting weights and eating right. And so I did a couple of bodybuilding shows, and I had like 3, and I just found that passion right there in my dark place. And I came out of it with lots and lots and lots and lots of prayers, people helping me and praying for me. And I made a Facebook post the other day, and I just was telling everyone to like stop asking for corporate prayers, because your prayers need to be specific. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm having a ball with this stupid stuff, but prayers need to be specific. And so you have to stop asking for corporate prayer and have a few prayer warriors in your corner. And it doesn't always have to be about prayer, because at that moment when you're feeling deep and you're feeling dark, prayer works. It's probably the only thing that works in the background. But to the person that's going through it, yeah, they don't always, even the prayers, we don't always want to hear, pray about it, because you're too weak to pray at that moment. So that's why I say you have that person who you can call on them, and you can be like, hey, pray for me, because I can't even pray for myself. And I'm a strong prayer. Like when I pray, it goes through. But I've been hit in some places over and over and over and over, to the point where I did not want to pray. I didn't want to pray. I wanted to do other things. So I recall asking myself, like, hey, what can you do that's positive, that that will distract you, that that's not gonna cost you a fortune. Bodybuilding costs a lot of money, honey. Ask somebody. You're gonna pay a lot of money for a trainer. You can pay a lot of money for those meals, but there's a lot of satisfaction that comes behind the discipline and the ability. Did I say discipline? The discipline and the ability to, compete, literally. So yeah. So there you have it. I built this channel out of my own efforts to distract myself, but there were people who always checked on me, who made sure I was good, and made sure everything was still holding up for me, So I really value those people. Let me tell y'all something. The enemy will hit you. He will hit you where it hurts, and he would do it like bam, 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 and you'd be looking like, where's the let up? But like I said, one day at a time. I always tell people this: hey, you'll get through one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. Get through the moment. Get through, because this is your test, and when you get through it, you'll be able to tell other people about it. You'll be able to say, hey, I've been there. Let me help you out. Let me help you figure this out. So that's that, guys. So now I'm loving the channel. I'm glad I started it, because I'm really, really passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about fitness. I don't always work out though, so bam, there you have it. I work out once a week right now because I am a full-time student with the Army, and I'm a full-time mother of a toddler. I have 2 other kids, but that toddler, whew, some of y'all know. I have a teenage daughter, and I have a husband. So my life is really, really busy. I just don't have the time, the bandwidth to really work out the way I know I can. So what I do instead, I eat. I try to eat differently. I've been doing plant-based for a while. I don't know during this COVID stuff how long I'm gonna keep that up, because folks is running out of food, and now when we cook, we're like, hey, everybody's eating hamburger helper tonight. Ain't no special meals, okay? And cornbread. I've been cooking some real basic meals while this whole COVID thing been going on, so, and family's been really happy with these basic meals. This is my glitter primer. So to blend this out, I'm gonna take some of my my MAC powder, and I'm just gonna take a simple brush like this, and I'm gonna use that as my blending color to make sure you don't have any harsh lines. You don't want any harsh lines, and you don't want your color all up to your brow. Give you guys a close up. I put that glitter into my, if you can see, I put some in my tear line. Right, okay.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know?
Here's the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed. I had a short talk, really discussed about a little bit of depression, a little bit about, you know, just some details, some small chat about my life, which as an introvert, we really don't be sharing our lives with nobody. So the fact that I'm sitting here talking to this camera like there's a bunch of people behind it is really frightening. But, you know, I did it, and I hope you guys like this look. I love it. Join me next time for my next look, and remember to keep everything fab life.